guys, today I'm filming my next Hit It or Quit It thoughts on hauls. If you've never seen one of these videos from me before, basically I'm going to be reviewing all the products I featured in a haul a year ago to let you know my current thoughts on those products. I will have the original video linked down below as well as the playlist, and I will list all of the items that I'm talking about. Hoping this will be a shorter video because I didn't purchase as many things and I only actually still have like half of them, which is crazy. So let's just dive on in. So first were a bunch of things I got from the Boxycharm Facebook group. Sometimes I buy a bunch of stuff, sometimes I don't buy anything. I will have it linked down below. You guys should definitely check it out. And the first thing I purchased would be the Milk Makeup Kush Fiber Brow Gel. This is in the shade Haze, which is a blonde color. And this deposits a lot of product on the tip, so I do always wipe it off before I apply it to my brows. I notice a little bit of fibers in here, or I should say a few fibers in here, but it's not insane. This does deposit a lot of color though, a lot of product, specifically a lot of product. So when I first used this, my eyebrows looked like kind of cakey, so I had to wipe off some excess and not press down so hard when I was applying my brow gel. My brows stay in place naturally, so I am not the best judge of something having a super hold or lift, although I would love to know if you've tried a tinted brow gel that you think actually really holds your brows in place. I feel like you either get a tint with a tinted brow gel and then like clear brow gel just really holds your brows in place. So let me know if you've tried something. I'm not going to repurchase this. I like Benefit Gimme Brow a little bit better, but it was fine. I don't like regret buying it. I'm excited to try it. Then it's something I do regret buying. This was a very dumb purchase. It's the MAC lipstick in Mocha, and I am trying to make MAC lipsticks happen for me, and they just are not. They were some of the first lipsticks I tried. I didn't like them then, tried them again later. I do have a bunch I got from Back to MAC, which is great, and I'm happy to have them. I'm happy with the shades I chose, but overall I just don't love MAC lipsticks. I used to be obsessed with the Shade Supremes years ago. Not available anymore. I do like some of the finishes, but overall, like, MAC lipsticks just don't do it for me. However, I do want to also add I want to say the caveat, but I don't know if that's the right word in this instance. I really don't have a bullet lipstick formula that I'm head over heels in love with yet. I really don't. So I can't fully be mad at MAC, but knowing that it's not my favorite, why did I buy this lipstick? It's a very pretty color. I'll put a picture on the screen. Very pretty color. I got it for like 10 bucks, which is great, but I didn't need it. So I decluttered that to my friend Jean. Next is something that I loved. I mentioned in my summer favorites. This is the Alamar Spanglish palette, and it comes with 8 shades, 4 shimmers, 4 mattes. I'm not obsessed with this layout, that it's like a rectangle. I actually just wish it had more shades, but I love that she does include 4 shimmers and 4 mattes. I like that half and half ratio. These shimmers are insane. They are thick, but they're not oily like the Juvia's Place eyeshadows like transfer on me because they're oily. These are not, but they're very rich. They have like some beautiful dimension to them. I love these 2 shades, especially for the mattes. Pigmented, buildable, blendable. I love this shade the most. This shade I don't like at all. I don't like the tone of that brown. I wish it was warmer to go with some of these other shades, or like rosier. And then this orange is like a little too muted as well. I wish this was a different color, but I really like the hot pink. So overall, performs super well. I have the Reina del Caribe Volume 1 and this palette, really good. I would love to see some more palettes from them in the future. I really loved the looks that I created. And then the final thing I got from the Boxycharm Facebook group was the Too Faced Born This Way loose powder. This is something that I had originally got from, excuse me, what happened there? I originally got it from my friend Jean, and then I repurchased it because it showed up in 21 Days of Beauty. It never came back in 21 Days of Beauty again, which is a huge bummer. So because of that, I snagged it when it was available through Boxycharm. This is in the translucent light shade. This does come in a few different shades. This is yellow tinted, and when I apply this, it does oxidize a bit, so I do have to mix this with my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in Fair, and then it works perfectly. But this is an amazing powder. It is going to make your skin look matte but not feel dry, like the Too Faced Peach Perfect powder. If you have dry skin, I would say like stay away from that. But this I think would be a good dry skin powder. I'm saying this as a very oily person, but I just think that this would work for like everyone. I really, really love this, and during Memorial Day, perhaps, it went on sale half off at Ulta. So I got 2 backups. So I'm super happy to have this. It's a really, really good powder. Highly recommend it. It's really like one of my favorite things from Too Faced. Then, speaking of Too Faced, is something I got from HSN. So this was actually in Boxycharm that month as well, but it was a choice item. So I figure, what are the chances that my shade is going to be available on the group? Because if you're able to choose this product, you're probably choosing it because you want it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think I actually ever saw my shade. So I'm happy with this decision. And this was actually a 2-pack and I got free shipping. So my friend Jean and I each took one. So I think it came out to 45–50% off, which is great. When I'm buying something from the Boxycharm Facebook group, that is what I go for, is half off including shipping. So this is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in Swan. Now, Swan is the shade that matches my skin tone, so I didn't love this as an under eye concealer because it didn't brighten enough for me. I had to mix in my white ColourPop concealer, and this does give medium to full coverage, has more of a natural finish. This is totally fine, but I'm just not in love, and I do like the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer better. So this is in... What is happening to me today? This is something that I'm actually using as foundation. I'm wearing it today. This looks incredible as foundation. And I actually wore this to a wedding and it rained outside. We were outside. I didn't have like downpour on my face, but I had a decent amount, and this did not wear off at all by the end of the day. When I'd worn it like 10–12 hours, it still looked really good. I was very oily, but it hadn't broken up at all, which was very impressive. And it could be because of the powders I was using with it as well. But I think that this is a beautiful foundation. I think my skin looks great. I feel like I get full coverage on my face. Again, I'm using like a colored powder on top. But anyway, I'm loving this as a foundation. I would not repurchase it as a foundation, but I also would not repurchase it as a concealer. I would just stick with Tarte Shape Tape. But I think this one is nice. If you think Tarte Shape Tape is a little too heavy, a little too dry, then I think this would be a good alternative. Then from eBay, I got another of the Hourglass Scatter Lights eyeshadows. You guys might remember that I was obsessed with collecting these because they were on Boxycharm. And I saw basically every shade except for the olive color. And that's still the only one that I didn't have. But I just sold 3 shades because I realized I don't need to collect all of these. I just need a few shades that I really love, and this is one that I'm very happy to have. It is a Rapture. It is a beautiful muted red cranberry color. I recently featured this in a fall makeup must-haves video, and I showed it to you next to Fire Dancer from Tarte, and that one is way more red, way punchier, way richer, and this just seems possibly a little bit easier to wear. And the Hourglass shadows compared to the Tarte have more like foiled effect. They're thicker, and these you might need to layer them up a little bit, and you're gonna have more of like a topper glittery effect. They do still have base pigment, but they are very different from the Tarte. I have a couple different like pot shadows. I feel like I want to do a comparison, but I do want to try the Jaclyn Cosmetics ones first. But yeah, I haven't used this one yet, but I'm really happy to have it. I think it's very beautiful, and I know I got it for about half off. There were some things I got from Ulta. The diamond gift that month was the Becca Hydra Light Plumping Lip Balm in Tide. That was the nude shade. You can pick between the 3 colors. I picked the nude, and I didn't like this. I believe it smelled like watermelon, which is a scent and flavor that I absolutely hate. And it wasn't very hydrating, didn't give too much color, so I passed it on. Then it was 21 Days of Beauty. So I got a couple products. The first was the MAC Extended Play Gigablack Lash Mascara. I have not tried that yet. I remember people on YouTube raving about this as a lower lash mascara, so still on my list that needs to be tried. Then I had the Tarte Shape Tape Glow Wand in Sunbeam. I bought this because Danny Austin had recommended it, and I wasn't sure if it was a concealer or a liquid highlight. It's something that I would say you would probably mix in with concealer to give you coverage that you want from your concealer and then give you glow from this. It's not a product for me. I really kind of wear too much makeup for that, but if you wear less face makeup, I think this could be nice, but also not necessary. And then I also got the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Foundation Matte. I have the shade Fair. I mentioned this in my yearly favorites last year. I'm in love with this. So I have tried the original CC Cream, the matte CC Cream, the original Bye Bye Foundation. I didn't like any of those. I actually really enjoy the texture of the Bye Bye Foundation original, but it broke up on my skin. It got way too oily. This matte version is incredible. This does give like a really great solid medium coverage. It has a satin matte finish, but it's not super drying. This is like a great everyday foundation for me. I love this. I'm so glad I found a formula that works. The matte CC Cream is a lot thicker and moussier, and this is like a thinner, creamier texture. I way prefer working with this one, and it looks so nice on the skin. So this is incredible. I will totally repurchase it. I know this is super expensive, but if it goes on sale, 21 Days of Beauty again, I will buy it. And it also has SPF 50. So love that. Then I had purchased the Too Faced Pumpkin Pie palette. I ended up returning it because I just didn't need it. The bottom row had some more like cool rosy mauve shades. Those are very pretty, but the other colors were just like not that special. And I want to get out of that collector's mindset. And I'm happy I did because I did not buy the palette this year. I have the first and the second. The extra spicy, I wish I didn't buy. It's not that special. I bought it with points though. But the original gingerbread spice, that is the best one. And then I had gotten the Nars Afterglow eyeshadow palette and the Overlust face palette. The eyeshadow palette, I need to stop making Nars eyeshadows work for me because they don't. The mattes are dry, need building. The shimmers are very dry and are like glitter toppers. I don't know that all the palettes are like that, but the two that I got here are, and no. Although I have seen people find the Orgasm X Quad at TJ Maxx. I want it. I've heard good things about that one. I want it, which sounds crazy, right? So I don't know. We'll see if I find it or not. The Overlust face palette had 3 nude blushes and then 3 highlights that were like the texture of a ColourPop Super Shock highlight. I didn't love them. Not that special. I have other blushes I prefer. The highlighters were a little dark for me, and a formula that I knew was going to be hard to work with because the ColourPop was hard for me. So I returned it. I really wanted to love it because it's just Steph really loves it, but not for me. Then from Sephora, I purchased the Ignited eyeshadow palette. Same formula as the Afterglow. No. Then I got a sample of the Nars Soft Matte Complete Foundation, and I got Light 2 Mont Blanc, which was a little dark for me, a little too peachy pink. So I actually did repurchase this in the Light 0 shade Siberia, which is more yellow tone. This is incredible. This was also in my yearly favorites. This is a very full coverage, very matte, long wear foundation. So this is something that I wouldn't mind wearing day to day, but it's a very glam look. I would say if you were like me, you like a full coverage effect, you like a matte finish, you have oily skin, the IT Cosmetics for the daytime and Nars for the nighttime, or like this is like an everyday product. If you're wanting to go glam, this is it. These are still my favorite foundations. I love these so much. They're so incredible. I'm so happy to find something that really works for me because I feel like not that many products do. The Too Faced Peach Perfect line is so good for oily skin. It's being discontinued, which is so upsetting. Like, where is the stuff? Where is the stuff for us oily people? Although I'm sure dry skin people are saying the same thing, but like, where is it? Where is it for us? This is incredible. I love them both. Highly, highly recommend them. Then from Sigma, I think their face brushes were $15 and then there was free shipping. So I got something that was new at the time. It is the Airbrush line. This is the F53 Air Contour Blush. I love this. Feels so soft, and actually what I use this for is to take a lighter powder right under my contour to help brighten up but not place so much color that it looks silly. So I love this. Sigma brushes are such good quality. Whenever I am able to collab with Look Fantastic, I always pick a Sigma product because I just think their products are amazing. Their makeup's amazing. Their brushes are really good. I think Sigma has done an amazing job the past 2 years, especially. Like, keep it up, Sigma. Loving it. And that is it. That was everything, you guys. Oh my gosh, here we are, under 15 minutes. I'm so proud of myself, and hopefully you guys are happy as well. If you like long videos, don't worry. I just posted like 3 long videos before this one. I know, I talk too much, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sure next month is gonna have a lot more products than this. We'll see. But thank you all for watching. I would love to hear your thoughts on these products in the comments down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.